Isoleto. Africa.
Isoleto.
Teachers United. The President Emeritus, the number one. They say number one teacher. Many people are number one, even before now. And I don't think that counting that 1, 2, 3, I can't fathom which number that one you are referring to, number one, will even be. To the glory of God, the celebrator of today. I glorify the holy name of Lord on your behalf. Alaja Olukoya, I observe your protocol. Of course, the representative of the national president, Comrade Titus Abdulhamba, who also doubled as the national treasurer of a great union, Apasia Dino of Africa. I observe your protocol, sir. The immediate past chairman, Comrade Additional Adedoyin, the youngest in the circle of the headers. Being the youngest, I use, or let me step up by our dear father, Comrade Solomon Adeolu Abimbolu, who unavoidably absent, not because he didn't want to be here. Just on Saturday, as a prince of Odoremo, on Saturday was Lafose Day, and he was busy there observing the yearly event. So probably that is why he has not been able to join us here. The State Deputy Chairman, I use you as a point of reference to all the standing committee members and down to all the state officers here sitting. The State Secretary, the Chief Admin of our great union, the State Treasurer, and the State Accountant. Of course, member of staff of IUT Lagos State Union. And the entire family of Michael Anugba Olukoya, ably led by Aremo Babatunde Olukoya Aluba. Let me observe the protocol of those who are in our midst, but does not fall in this category of my protocol. Your protocol is highly observed. This is a closing remark. In the course of it, we have highlighted the reason why we are here, which is a yearly event. Even for decades. But in the last 3 years, we added another step to it. That second leg will not hold today. It has been postponed on the advice of the celebrator. A man who is always proactive and sensitive to situation around him. That the prevailing situation in our nation is not all that favorable to organizing that event of magnitude. It will appear as if we are not sensitive to situation around us. He is not only sensitive, he is always reasonable and not selfish about his thing. He went further that even this aspect of the event should be postponed or cancelled. You have listened to him in the course of his speech that it was as if we forced him in conceding to the fact that this first stage of the yearly event must take place. So on this note, I want to appreciate you for that concession. You did it on the basis of the fact that that has been our principle within this dynasty. Principle of reasonability. Principle of the fact that I am the leader, that I know it all. I don't know if you decline that request personally, what will have become of person like me? The event of this morning is so sacrosanct. It has taken its root from a very long period of time. It has to do with the day God ordained that you will have your first cry on this earth. If, because of few of us that have been known to always attend this first section, that we can even afford to gather in one of any of us house and observe the day, even without going elaborate as this. So what excuse could we have gotten to say that we will not pay the usual homage to this day? It will have been a sense of ingratitude to Almighty Allah. So once again, I appreciate you, sir, that you granted the request. What we wanted to use as an excuse, ṣe báwọn èèyàn náà lọ́ọ́ tí wọ́n ní àwọn amagékajẹ pé we will have managed to have this. Even if on the second leg we can equally have it, but because of our sense of sensitivity, not on our side, but because of those people we have invited across the nation, I think that's the only excuse we have. It's not about us. We only try to show understanding on the note of our invited guests across the nation. And let me also affirm that events of this day, apart from being a yearly routine, it is symbolical. Symbolical in so many respects. I have mentioned one, that is a day we give back to God. The basic ingredient of this first step is about prayer. And there is nothing God requests from us other than our sense of gratitude. Ṣé ká fi ọpẹ́ tọdún yìí lẹ̀ ká má dá tó bá dọdún tó ń bọ̀ ká wá máa kábàámẹ̀? But thank God we have offered what is to God to God. Congratulations, sir. In the course of prayer, à ń sọ yìí pé a ṣe ọdún ni à ń ṣe tó bá tún dọdún tó ń bọ̀ à tún tún sọ. That means it is about 1 year after the other. Àdúrà wa gbà ọ́. Ọlọ́run lè dójú àdúrà tiwa. Then, symbolical in the sense that we are using it to nurture relationship. We must not allow relationship, either at the family level or at the organizational level, to get lost in our midst. Let's always reflect on this day that what can only keep us together for long is a good relationship. With or without NUT, let's keep relationship. The Baba says that, hey, what you have seen here today is courtesy of NUT Lagos State. Yes, partially, but most importantly about relationship. Àjọṣe ní bàjẹ́ sá. The second aspect, which we know all today, is an attempt to ensure that we step up this, so that that beauty that we see in him, that we already know, we will be able to showcase it to those people we usually invite. And that has been established by the special grace of God. We shall sustain it. No matter what has happened now, we will not stop the sustenance of that program. It is a symbolic program to appreciate your efforts, to use your personality to showcase the beauty of leadership, and that we are committed to, which we hope those people who will be coming behind us, by the time it has been fully established, its sustenance is enough. Let me now at this point appreciate all of us for identifying with us even within short notice. Ilé tá a fi sílẹ̀ ò ní bàjẹ́. Pẹ̀lú ògo Ọlọ́run, àwa tá a ríra wa lọ́dún àní pẹ̀lú lọ́dún tó ń bọ̀. After this little program, to dine and wine together, the little we eat here today or drink kò ní kó dínú wa. We have decided as a union who will always show direction, do things in such a way that we are sensitive to situations around us. I pray that gbogbo àdúrà tọmọdé ti ṣe, tágbà ti ṣe, táwọn àlùfáà ti ṣe, táwọn ìmáàmù ti ṣe, gbogbo ẹ̀ Olúwa mú lọ ní àṣẹ. Innama amruhu sa arada zaya Aya Ulala Olùfà Yam ọba tó ń fi àṣẹ sọ̀rọ̀ ó ti fàṣẹ sọ̀rọ̀ wá. I hereby once again declare the second stage of this event open.